Welcome back. Today's tutorial will be on stage 3 of the Understanding by Design template. Hopefully you've already watched stages 1 and 2. If you have not, I would suggest going back and watching those ones and then coming back to this one. There's a lot to learn in these, so I hope this is helpful for you. Thank you so much and have a great day. Stage 3 of the Understanding by Design template, Plan Learning Experiences. In Stage 3, designers will plan what learning experiences to use to convince evaluators that successful learning has been achieved. During this stage, the designer will focus on assuring that the lessons and teaching approach identified in Stage 3 align with Stages 1 and 2. The Where To Learning Plan. The acronym Where To is used to guide the instructional designer through all of Stage 3 of the UBD template. Each key teaching and learning activity will be summarized in its appropriate Where To section. It starts with the W to create SMART learning objectives. Side note, SMART is an important acronym that is utilized in this section. It stands for specific, measurable, attainable, results-focused, and time-bound. Okay, back to the W. It makes sure that students are clear about where the unit is going, what is expected, and why the lesson is important for them to learn. Once the learning objectives are identified and clarified to the learners, the next area within the W section focuses on relevance. In this area, it is confirmed that the material in the unit is relevant by considering what the benefits to the students will be. The last area of the focus in the W section is diagnosis. It is in this area that pre-assessments will be used to diagnose what learners already know, what misconceptions need to be addressed, and what they will know after completing the unit. In the next section, the instructional designer determines the H, or the hook, of the unit. This helps create excitement and introduces thought-provoking ideas, questions, information, etc. It is also meant to hold learners' interest in the unit. It is important to ensure that the hook is focused on the unit and has a clear connection with the unit's big ideas. While in this section, the technology that will be used when introducing the hook is determined. Technology is an important component of our daily lives, and it's good practice to use it to engage learners as often as possible, while making sure that the interactive activities are relevant to the unit. In the Experience and Explore section, the first E of Where To is linked to the words equip, experience, and explore. The learner must be equipped with the ability to make meaning and later in the unit perform with understanding. It is here that the experience is needed in the unit to make connections to the key ideas, as well as how well the learner will explore the issues are given attention to. In this section, the designer makes sure that the learners will have the ability to transfer their learning. Equip learners with a visual of what excellent, good, fair, and examples look like. On to the R in the Where To acronym. In this section, it is determined how learners will rethink, revise, refine, reflect, and self-regulate on their understanding and work associated with the big idea of the unit. What opportunities will they have to shift their perspective, self-assess, or think about what they have learned? When completing this section, the designer will consider and identify how the students will continue to reflect and also self-regulate to improve their metacognition and self-regulation skills. Confirm that students know how to evaluate their products and presentations to skillfully reflect and self-evaluate their work. Now it's time for the second E in the Where To acronym, where the type of formative feedback that will be used to evaluate the learners is determined. It will be considered how productive feedback will be offered to help learners improve their work and move toward mastery of the learning objectives. Tailored is the T, and it requires that the needs of all learners are met and that the content and product are differentiated to meet the needs, interests, and abilities of the learners. The instructional designer will think through how the unit will be organized in a way that enhances the technological and learning experience, while bearing in mind adjusting content, processes, product, and learner environment based upon student readiness levels, learning styles, interests, and personal goals. The final section of Stage 3 in the UBD template puts emphasis on organization of the unit in a variety of ways. In the first area, the instructional designer ensures that lessons are organized toward learner-centered strategies that are authentic, creative, encourage higher-order skills and habits of mind, assesses learning, and uses technology to analyze data. The use of a technology-enhanced learning environment that is learner-centered must be organized to be authentic. And in the second area, in the organized section, it is considered how the unit will be organized to engage the learners in local and global interdisciplinary units in which technology will help learners assume professional roles, research real-world problems, collaborate with others, and produce products that are meaningful and useful to a wide audience. The third area in the organized section emphasizes how the unit will be organized to inspire creativity, higher order thinking skills and processes, and mental habits of mind, using technology-enhanced learning experiences. These skills are not only important in the educational environment, but are also important in the personal and professional environments. Being organized to assess students' learning is the fourth area in this section. In this area, designers decide how the unit will be organized to continually assess students' learning and technology literacy by applying a rich variety of formative and summative assessments that are aligned with the content and student technology standards. The final area to complete in the organized section urges that the instructor be organized to use technology to analyze data throughout the unit. It fosters consideration about what technology tools and resources will systematically collect and analyze student achievement data, interpret results, and communicate findings to improve instructional practices and maximize learning.